What is up, legends? Martin the Legend and Eyeball Mr. Theodore the Magic Mascot back with another card trick. Yes, if you ran into my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like my content, please hit the like button. If you're returning to my channel, you've clearly watched my videos before, please let me know by just subscribing. It really does help my channel out a lot. I'm going to reach 1 million subscribers before the end of 2021, and the only way I can do that is with help of all of you. But let's be honest, that's probably not going to happen, but one can dream, right? Okay guys, so today's card trick is kind of a card trick you can do as a street performance kind of deal. That's how I would do this one. It's a fun card trick. Most of you will know how I did it, but please still watch the video because YouTube likes the watch time. They prefer if people watch your entire videos for some reason, and they recommend your videos more often. So if you enjoy my videos, please watch the entire video. Yes, so with all that being said, and with Theodore ready to be a street spectator, let's get into today's card trick. Okay, so imagine I am by the street and Theodore is my street spectator. So I would go up to a spectator and I will shuffle the cards. I can even give the spectator an option to shuffle the cards. Theodore lacks the ability to shuffle cards, so he believes that I am shuffling it as much as he would. Now I'm going to give Theodore option to freely pick a card, and okay, apparently his tail is picking that exact card. Okay, so Theodore, that's your card. That's the only way I know Theodore can pick a card, by throwing him and his tail. So Theodore, that's your card. I'll show the people in YouTube universe now. That is Theodore's card. Okay, so Theodore, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lose your card somewhere into the middle of the deck, just like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the deck. I'm going to give the deck a nice riffle shuffle, and then I'm going to give the deck a nice, clean, fair cut, just like that. And I'm going to give the deck one overhand shuffle just to get your card completely lost somewhere into this deck. Is it safe to say that your card is clearly lost somewhere into this deck? Okay, Theodore agrees. Okay, so now I am going to make some magic happen. I'm going to throw the deck, and there's three cards going to pop out. The bottom card, the top card, and your card is going to be sandwiched somewhere into the middle without the people in YouTube universe seeing. Is it true? Boom, yes it is. Theodore's card is trapped right there in the middle. Guys, you see why this one is awesome to perform as street magic? I really hope you do. And if you want to learn how to do this, then please stick around for the tutorial. Even if you probably know how I did this, some of my more magically inclined friends, please stick around and watch the entire video. And as always, 4 links in the description of any video. How to do Magician's Choice, you don't need that. How to shuffle a card cards like a magician, you do need that. So click on the link in the description. How to shuffle cards like a magician. How to control a spectator's card, you do need that. So click on the link in the description. And how to force a selection on a spectator, you don't need that. This is not a forced selection. So Theodore is going to stand here now to observe what I did. Okay, so Theodore, what I did was I went to a spectator and I shuffled the cards. That was you. Just like this. I gave you the option. You declined because you don't have the ability to shuffle, unfortunately. Okay. Then I let you freely pick a card, which you did with your tail. This was not a forced selection, even though you think it may have been. Theodore wants his beautiful face in the camera. Boom, just like that. Okay, so Theodore picked a card at random. Okay, so let's say for this purpose, this is your card. Then what I did, Theodore, was I controlled your card to the top of the deck. However, it looked like I was mixing it in. So what I did was, Theodore, I squeezed your card into the middle of the deck, just like so. And as I pushed your card in, I sort of pushed it down. And then I grabbed a pinky break, just like that. Then what I did was I cut a portion of the cards above the pinky break. And then I cut another portion of the cards, and then I cut the rest down, and that meant that your card went to the top. However, I was not done controlling your card because that's not the spot I needed it in. But now, just to throw you off, I riffle shuffled the cards, still maintaining your card at the top. Yet I was not done yet. What I did was I gave the deck a false cut. You thought I cut the deck for real? Yes, I didn't. It was a false cut. So what I did was I swing cut over a portion, and I kept control of this because this is the top portion. Your card is right there. Then I swing cut over another portion, and then I grab the portion with your card. I put this portion in my hand. I put the portion with your cards back at the top. So your card is back at the top, and I put this down, and I put this down on top. So it looked very convincing, but you were fooled, young Theodore. Now where I actually want your card is in the second position from the bottom. What I did was I held a grip on your card and on the bottom card, and I peeled everything else out just like this. And I shuffled it fairly overhand style. Now your card is the second card from the bottom, which is exactly where I want it. Now I can overhand shuffle by just not disturbing the bottom. I can even riffle shuffle it again by maintaining these two at the bottom. So your card is still at the bottom. Now what I did was I explained to you that I'm going to throw the deck and 3 cards are going to pop out. Let's see what those cards are. And what I did was I just peeled the 4 or the bottom card slightly to the side. I had 2 of my fingers on your card and 2 of my fingers on the actual bottom card, just like so, and my thumb on the top card. And then what I did, Theodore, you have to stand here and watch the magic. Then what I did was with one swoop foul motion, I threw the rest of the cards. Now this would be the bottom card, this would be the second card, and this would be the top card. Then I say, let's see what I caught. I caught a card sandwich, and let's see what the card sandwich is. The card sandwich is in fact your card right there in the middle. And then you lost your gigantic Tyrannosaurus Rex mind, because this is clearly the best card trick you have ever seen, which is very disappointing because you've seen me do some amazing card tricks. And let's be honest, this one is good, but it's really maybe not the greatest. And then I'm giving my secrets away that this is not the greatest card trick, but it's a cool one for street magic. Anyway guys, this was completely different, me sort of doing it for Theodore and Theodore just chilling there. Kind of did it for you guys, but Theodore was chilling there. He was my street spectator, but Theodore doesn't live on the streets. He lives on my magic table. Anyway guys, until next time, Martin the Legend and Theodore the magic mascot. Peace everybody.